Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. I think this is it's too light. It's too bright, isn't it? All right. So welcome. Welcome to another live stream. Let me lower this thing a little bit. There you go. All right. Another day. Exciting. But the market, not many news, to be honest. So let's get to the pre-market screen. And let's go see the news for today. There's not much. We did have a GDP out of Europe, right? It's making probably, it's probably pushing the dollar a bit down. Okay. Mortgage rates came down 8 basis points. Not much. Mortgage numbers are not very encouraging though. They're coming down. Like in a slower pace, I would say. I was expecting this to take less time, but it's taking a long time though for the housing market to capitulate. And if you see, it's highly regional. Here in Florida, properties haven't gone down yet. I can tell that because I'm buying, and it's been quite of a challenge for me. We did have non-farm productivity came better than expected. Union labor costs lower than expected, so both good news. Then we have crude oil inventories today and all crude oil related reports coming out later today. Nothing left tomorrow. Just a jobless claim and some bill auctions. But Friday is a good day. We do have PPI on Friday. Producers Price Index, right? These are inflation numbers. Okay, see that? 3 stars. And then, as usual, consumer expectation, 5-year inflation expectation, and so on for Friday. All right, so not many news coming out today. So this is the dollar chart. And the dollar had a pretty good run up the last 2 days, okay? From 104 to 105.60. We broke to the upside, tested this supply that we had here, and now is retracing back down. Now, I do have some demand here. I don't want to say I don't have anything, right? And if you are part of the Discord server, I post my market bias. Today is completely neutral. Why is neutral? I do have mixed signals. I have the dollar coming down and the rates coming down. So that will make me a bit bullish, okay? But VIX is going up, okay? So VIX is not something that I just depreciate. Sometimes I use it. Sometimes it doesn't give me any information. But since we're close, we are in the demand, right? So we are coming out of the demand. I need to pay attention to the VIX going up because that means that the demand is working, okay? So first, let's dissect the dollar chart. If you go to the 30-minute, you can see how yesterday we were trying to go above this day. This day is the CPI. Is the CPI read that? Sorry, no, this is the NFP that we had. So the dollar went up and the market dropped 2.5%. But then after that spike on the dollar, what it did is just it came up, right? And the market recovered. I remember the market was minus 2.5% and it closed around like minus 0.6%, right? But if you see here, the dollar went through the spike, or went through the spike origin, which is this one, right? So the dollar went down, but the market didn't go above its highs. Okay, So yesterday, sorry, 2 days ago, Monday, we opened up on Sunday and we managed to go up, right? We never broke this. The market fell a little bit. Now yesterday, dollar was holding in this range, but the market was dropping. Okay, so that's one sign of weakness for the market and strength for the dollar. Now the dollar has a lot of supply. It's not only this one, right? This one is a good supply. Actually, we came here on the London Open, and we are rejecting from there. Okay, now can this supply hold? Okay, and I want to pay attention to what is going on here. I want to go to the daily chart again. So can this supply hold? Well, it does have a lot of weeks coming in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 days revisiting here. So dollar is gonna have a tough time going through this, but what is coming from? It's coming from this consolidation area. And you had this very good retracement and a takeoff from here. Okay, so I do expect the dollar to continue to go up. I don't know if it's today or later, but I think this chart is showing a lot of bullishness. Okay, it's not unusual for the dollar to retrace this way. We've seen charts from 2000s, 2007, and 2011. Dollar was behaving similar to this. Okay. Now, this drop on the dollar is more than what I was expecting. Okay, it's quite a move. It's almost a 9% from the highs. Okay, remember we are in a 2002 supply, so it's a huge supply. 2 years of ranging for the dollar, right, from 2000 to 2002. I was expecting something like we were sideways for a few months, but we started to reject big time that area. Now, it's yet to see if the dollar is gonna go higher or lower. For today's case, if you go to the Discord server, I draw 2 scenarios. Okay, it's consistently dropping. This is the 5 minutes. I do have this demand, which is not the best high quality, because remember my short yesterday was here. Okay, so is this the best demand? Not anymore, because when this came out, it took a lot of orders. Now it's trying to hold it, but for my effects, for my trading plan, I do not consider this to be the high quality, just because it's already tested. Okay, so this was fresh. I took my short here yesterday. Now this time, I don't consider it as a good demand, just because it's taking a lot of orders out of this formation. Okay, now if you see the original formation is this, right? But it's huge. It's from here to here, right? I don't like to draw this type of areas, right? Not because it's bad or good. It's just because it's so big that it's gonna giving me a hard time for me to time my trades. Okay, but the original area is this entire zone. Okay, all right, so if you go to the Discord on the pre-market bias, I have something like this. If this thing holds, right, a retest to this is a good short entry right here. That's what I want to try to do. Okay, if this thing just goes south, right, I want to be careful to where this thing is going, because I do have some demand here. Remember, the entire area is right here. The entire area is up to this level. Okay, and you have these pivots right here. These pivots might put some buying pressure. Okay, so I'm gonna put a line right here so we are aware, and we might not have any more time to see other assets, just because I want to focus on the dollar. I think the dollar is a chart that I need to learn how to read. Okay, so this scenarios is bearish on the equity markets. This scenario is bullish on the equity markets. Okay. All right. Let's continue on. Real quick. Bond deals collapsing, completely collapsing today. They're going down, well, 2%, and it's hitting some demand. Now, do I believe this is a high quality demand? Absolutely not. I think that the high quality is more like here and not even this one. If you want to ask me, this is the real. It's 2.85. A lot of people won't believe that we will get to 285, but if we don't see a bounce off of this, a pivot, which we're not seeing right now, we're gonna go to 290, 285, right? We were just 430 not a long time ago. That was well, the all-time high was October 21st, my birthday. Okay, so I am completely neutral, just because I do see these rates coming down, dollar coming down, but VIX, let's go to the VIX. Look at the VIX. This is the daily. We gapped up on Monday, Tuesday. If you're sometimes you see the VIX going down on a down day on the markets, but what that just tells you is that people are not hungry for fear, that they are not fearful, right? This means people are buying puts. This means people are buying puts. That's all it means, right? So when a lot of people are buying puts, balance has to come into the market. Okay, that's why this is when the market can drop. All right, so completely neutral right now. The let's go to the 500 volume bar. All right, this is the NQ. Good morning, MB. Welcome. So this is the NQ. Is how much is the is 100 point range? Is it's not a small, but it's not the big one. Okay. Right now is opening up in the middle, so we're off already. Let's set our risk for the day. We're gonna put 1.2%. It'll be like $285. Yeah, $280. $280. Okay. Now there is some weakness in the market, but I don't want to be overly bearish. Okay. There is some weakness in the market. I want to read the market objectively. I don't want to just get caught in what I want. Okay. I want it to go down. I want it to go up. I don't want to get caught in that. I just want to be objective and read the market with the signals that I usually use, right? Which is the dollar. The dollar is dropping. That makes me a bit bullish. But I have the VIX that is going up. That makes me a bit bearish. So at the end of the day, I need to have a neutral bias. Can we go up? Can we go down? Yeah, both scenarios are possible. Okay. Both scenarios are possible. Morning, Taurus. All right, so before we begin, please remember that trading is inherently risky and you can lose all your capital. So please don't take my trades. Do this at your own risk. I do it for my own accountability and for educational purposes. And some of you want entertainment. I will do it for entertaining too. But I do have a philosophy. I think trading has to be boring. If trading makes me exciting, that can impair my objective view of the market, right? I just want to see this as a normal business. If it's going up, it's going down. It is what it is, right? Welcome all. Welcome. All right, so I can get rid of this. Internals opened up on the negative side, obviously, because we're gapping down. The ES is close to break even. Now the NQ is a bit bearish, which is a bit weird because bond yields are dropping. Yeah. You can see the ES pushing higher and the NQ just holding right there. So that makes me believe two things. Bond yields probably are not gonna keep dropping, number one, right? Or number two, the ES will lead into a bull day. No, man. Look, every time I'm overly excited about the market, it's not good. So I just rather be more neutral and have equanimity, not have imbalances. Sorry. I think it's good to understand that the first reaction, first expectation of one about the market is that, oh, it should be exciting, right? I think when it gets boring is because you're getting better, I guess. So we do have this supply. It's not my favorite just because it's overnight, right? But it's the overnight high on the NQ. I want to see what the dollar is doing. So the dollar is doing the first scenario. Okay, I want to see if I have any divergence. At this time, it's too early to call. To few candles in the tick chart. We're just 5 minutes in. There you go. So now the ES is positive and Q is flat. All of them are positive though. All of them are positive. So when do I want to see any like type of formation that gets my attention, I do have this one. I do have this one right here. 1 minute for the 38. And oh, wow. volume is high. It's not high, it's super high today. I would say probably like 10 to 20% more. Wow. What is going on? With no news? Yep. Wow, 28,000 contracts when it usually is around 20. I would say like 30% higher. I want to go check the volume on the. Yes, yes. No. Volume is still, this is the contract that we need to follow. This is the contract that we need to follow. All right, so we do have this one too. Not my favorite, just in the middle. But if it's going to be a bullish day, all right, so let's see this. So dollar hasn't broken dollar hasn't broken to the upside yet. Everything is pretty much green. All right, so let's try this. Let's try this short right here. So see how this overnight worked. So volatility coming down a little bit. So the high here was 38. 38 was around here. Let's see if we can have this. So this is not a good demand. Now the tick chart hasn't even make it to the zero line. So yes, is flat again, or RTY is pushing higher, 0.4% positive. Wow, volume died after the open. From 28,000. Now this next one is 17,000. It's not usually like that. Just want to see if this thing goes below. I just put my order break in that. There we go. Yeah. GC. But the dollar is not moving. That's weird. Let me go CGC. Yeah, risk off mode, probably. Risk off. Yeah. Wow. So the break and retest was perfect on the 3 hour on gold. So when the NQ is dropping and the ES is dropping, but not much. It's not even below it the open yet. Want to see bond yields. Yeah, they're holding right there, 3.5. That's why. So this thing is becoming weaker and weaker, the NQ. Morning. So let's see if we can take this one. If not, we get the 42. Next 7 minutes is in 1 minute. Now this thing is dropping on lower volume. ADQD was very hard. Like it was at minus 800. It went to plus 400. Now it's minus 400. I just want to see if I have some sort of divergence or something that can give me the clue. Because the dollar hasn't moved yet. It's in the demand, but it hasn't broken any high yet. All right, so here we go. This might be a long opportunity. I'm watching the tick charges diverging. Where is this? 2. No, no divergence. It broke the divergence. It broke the divergence. Yeah. Let's see, 1 minute on the 7 minute. Let's see if we can have the run up here. Doesn't look like very probable, but it's because the dollar is on the high end. Most likely I'm gonna be stopped out here. Yeah. So short is looking a lot better though. I don't know. Probably my risk was not appropriate. I don't. Dollar is going up. I think I might screw up here. I do think the dollar is on the top and it might break to the upside, but it's really not moving. So I took one losing trade. Mm, 1 minute for the 30 minute. So it's good that you have protective stops, right? At the end, if not, we're really, really screwed. So one bad trade for me. Took a loser here. Took a losing trade here. Now it's time for me to wait and realize that probably I'm not reading the market correctly. So at the end, I was reading the market correctly, but my timing was very bad. So probably next 1 minute, I might be able to engage in this long. And I do have this. I wouldn't show right now. I mean, I won't know where it is. All right, so divergence is showing up a little bit there. The dollar is at the lows. I don't like the short, to be honest, even though the dollar's dropping to the demand. I don't like the short too much. So I need to see the dollar just stopping there and giving me a some sort of bullishness. For me to change my bias to short. Oh, let's see if we can get this. Ooh, wow. Yeah, it looks like I didn't have anything. It's 10:10. It's not even a good time. Let me go to the CNBC. CNBC feed. There's nothing. No. I would have to gotten the order there, and I didn't have it. Yeah. Hidden divergence. But yeah, dollar is just going up. Yeah. So dollar completely shifted. It's breaking to the upside. Yeah. So just checking people out, brother. Just checking people out. Gotta be careful not to be shaked. Trade on the extremes. Yeah. I find quite difficult for me to trade in this environment. Like, well, look, my zone, some of them. Yeah, I don't have anything on the news feed. Nothing happened. Just volatility. It's a very high volume day though. It's a very high volume day. Although we are chopping, it's a high volume day. So this is a good long. This obviously is a good long. It came here, but I didn't have the order. Momentum was so volatile to the downside. So this is not a bad long, 477. Let's see if we can have that 477. 5 more minutes for the 30-minute close. I want to see here. Right, it looks like momentum is down. I'm against the momentum. Yeah. So although dollar is going up, it has some space to drop, but yeah, I don't. Looks like I'm probably not reading the market correctly. So I need to understand that when I do it. These words are for me, for you, for anyone that are just probably not trading the right way. and all right. So am I 1-to-1? Oh yeah, I am more than 1-to-1. So I am going to move my stop to break even. I am more than 1-to-1 right now. There we go. So my target is quite ambitious, but I think it's obtainable. I think if the dollar keeps dropping, we might have some more impulsive move to the upside. Now the chart is is behaving good. ADQD is trying to retrace. Let's see if we can go through all this crap. So I'm going to scale out a little bit. I'm going to scale out 7. All right, so nice. So I scaled out 7, just have 2 more. Just because the dollar is not cooperating, it's dropping too much. I would have expected the dollar not to drop so much. Yeah, at this point, there's nothing I can do but to wait for my target. So how far is my target though? My target is above this. So I'm gonna bring it to 42. 42 might be a good target. So I'm gonna scale out of 42. I'm gonna scale out at 42 one contract. I would say more like 40. And the rest on the top. Yeah, so dollar is not cooperating, but there's nothing for me to do but to wait. I already scaled out 7 out of 9. And it's very sideways. This market is not easy to trade. It's not easy to trade. Now a lot of selling orders are just coming into the market right there. Yeah. And the dollar's going up. I mean, it's bouncing from that area. Now 9 out of 9. What do you mean? Do you take them all? Yeah. I could have, but I scaled out. I have other accounts, so I just want to trade my plan. Good. Same trade. Yeah. Now it can drop big time. Look. Dollar is just. Dollar is weird today. Yeah, dollar is weird. Now a lot of sell orders are coming into that. There's nothing for me to do. Just wait. If I get stopped out break even, I would have gotten 2R, and that will put me 1R for the day, with one losing trade and one winning trade. Yeah. New 30 minutes. So the new 30 minute might retrace to the downside. Yeah, when this happens, just sell orders come into the market. It made its mind. just go down. There's no buy order just in the way. Yeah, it's painful because I was up 50 points probably. How much was this? And it's gonna go down 53 points. And to give up 53 with 2 contracts is $200 per account, right? And I have 4 accounts. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, it looks like it made its mind to go down. It's hard for me to think that we're gonna get the target stop is high probability so close to be feel that there. There you go. Wow. All right. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if it was a good trade or a bad trade. I got 50 points out of it, like, but I didn't scale out. I don't know if I should have scaled out more or less, but it is what it is. You can already how pissed off I am, right? It's not good. I'm gonna take 5 minutes off, guys. I don't feel good about this trade, even though it was a winner. I really thought at least I had a target to 42, but apparently dollar made its mind to continue to go up. All right, I am back here. Evidently, for some reason, I was pissed off about this trade. I really probably had expectations about it, that it'll go to at least 42. And that's one thing that I struggle with. When I do have an expectation, my mind gets fed with information that is not right. So I always ask this question to myself, right? Every morning. I think is a good thing for you to ask questions to yourself and try to answer them the most sincerely and truthfully for you, right? And the question that I ask myself every day is, how is my current state in trading and in life helping me to fulfill my mission, right? Because a lot of people struggle with purpose, right? But if you have a purpose, right? If you have a mission, I think the why will take care of itself. You just need to work towards what you want in life, right? Coherently, I mean. And I am green. I have a $1,300 day, $1,300 day, but I'm not happy. So that's one thing that I need to address quickly, right? Because it's just a matter of my mind thinking that this thing was going to go up, and it didn't, right? And the market is completely random. I have no power over it, and nobody has power over it, and I just need to see the things how they are in reality and not what my mind is just presenting, right? Not filtering through my beliefs. This is how difficult this trading thing can be, because it challenges you every day. It's never the same. So for my third trade, I will lower my risk to $200, right? Less than 1%. I already took 2 trades, one losing trade, one partially winning trade. So I might have made 2-1 on that trade. Because how much was this? So this was my risk. Oh no, I might have made. Oh yeah, I scaled out. So yeah, I scaled out. So if this was my risk, yeah, I scaled out 3-1. So I might have gotten like 2.5. But anyway, this proved also I could have gotten everything there, but I got greedy. That's the truth. Because here's my risk. This is 3-1. I scaled out here. I scaled out here. So I could have gotten even 4-1. Yeah, could have gotten 4-1. So I don't know how much more I did wanted, but that's fine. That's just a reflection of me needing to modify something in myself. And now that the dollar is going up, it makes more sense to me that it's gonna continue, and I'll show you why in a bit. I just want to see what this thing does, because when my trade was running, right, my trade was going up, dollar was here, exactly here, right? So this here where the dollar was, and I even say it like I didn't expect the dollar to drop so much, right? I would rather just for it to stay here, right? But it dropped, found buyers, and it brought price down. So this is when I guess stopped up break even, right? Now that it's going up, I do think the market has more chances to continue to go up, just because the dollar is going to find some supply at some point. Now, even though it's is like hesitating right here, I do think that the dollar, um, if the dollar stays right there, this thing will continue to go up to 42. But that's just me trying to read this thing. There you go. And ultimately, my target was this 170, my ultimate target. I think I was too early. So short was only one opportunity, and it was earlier, before 10. After 10, no shorts. And I haven't been able, like, I haven't been thinking in short, to be honest. Um, Now at this level, if we break the overnight high and we see the dollar, let's see where the dollar is, we might think about the short. But we need to break a 106, 105, 27, 105, 27. In the dollar. So right now I do have this. It's not a bad demand. It's right here. Retest. Probably next 30 minutes. In 2 minutes. Probably in 2 minutes. What is that? 521. Yeah. Coincides with all these pivots, right? You have the rally base and a rally. Never came back. So I think this is not a bad location. So I'm gonna get ready for it. It's very quiet today. What are you guys thinking? It's chop, but I think we had the long opportunity. 521 is my next long. If we have a retracement, could be probably in the next couple minutes. And I want to see a sharp retracement. I don't want to see systemic drop like this one. I want to see a sharp retracement like this. So this consolidation is very important. I think this thing is gonna hold and not come back to 21. It's hard for me to believe that because of this. It's holding pretty nicely here. Now, one thing that I'm noticing is that if we hit this one, right? Let's say we hit this one and then we come back here and it doesn't work. This can work as a bull bear zone right here. That's one thing that we need to pay attention to. So both trades that I put today were long. One losing trade, one winning trade. But the second one, I made like 50 points probably. I made, no, like 40. Yeah, 40.50. And then I gave back 2 contracts out of 9 to break even. Then after that break even, boom, explosion. I'm waiting for this. If it's even coming back to this area, I'm not gonna buy here, but I do have the 21 level. It might take more time. Bro, but I'm so pissed. Like, is that I had expectations, right? I had a 42 supply. 42 supply right here, and this was my trade, and I scaled out here, and 7, but it was so much. It was $200 for 2 contracts, and not only that, I have 3 more accounts with 4 contracts, so I gave back like $700-800. Still $1,300 up, but that's why I'm pissed. But it's fine. It is what it is. Like, so DJ Dr. HJ, SPY has hidden divergence and a shark fin to the downside on the 15 minutes. Can you explain that? I don't get that. Hidden divergence. So if I am not taking this 21 to the long side, I need to be aware of this, okay? At least this level right here, this one. This is 51. So let's see how much is 3-1 for this one. Yeah, it's beyond that. Or bearish divergence. Hidden looks an opposite or bullish. Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. Well, I'll tell you, the TQ is divergent to the downside. The TQ is divergent to the downside. Like, for instance, all right, this is high. This high is here. I don't know if you're watching. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so this is the tick chart, what I'm showing. And this is 1052. And this high right here is 1106. 1052, 1106. If I watch that here, 1052 is right here. But it's not a huge divergence. Is from here to here, how much is that? 560 to 580 is not big. When it's over 50 points, I would say, wow, that's a big divergence. So we're gonna go down. And we're going down. That doesn't mean anything, right? Like, we could go down at any time with no divergence. We could go down at any time with no divergence, but no, I do like the long there in 21. And the 7-minute is coming down and is fairly young. But there is no momentum to either side. So SPY, I figure you compare it to the futures, right? I haven't seen it. Like, I don't see it at all times. I have it on my background. Yeah, it's good. Nice. It's a cash product, so it's good. All right, so I'm gonna get ready for this. I don't want to be blind and just take this thing without analyzing. What is 3? All right, 3. So one sign that I could look at this here right now, if we make a lower low to 21, but the tick chart does not make a new low, that's good. That's good for us. So the negative extreme today is the range from, I would say, it starts at minus 488. Yeah, I need to change this line. Damn. 488. And it's right there. And the dollar is going up, so that's good. So this trade might be setting up. Probably the next 7 minutes, 2 more minutes. And it's going to be a new 15 minutes, which is good. Dollar's going up. That's great. There's no momentum to the downside. Simply no momentum. For those just joining, I took one trade, one losing trade, and one winning trade. I am +1. Just because my second trade when I won, it wasn't full target. It was just the scale out and then a break even. All right, so it came new 15 minute. There you go. Nice. So I have the 15, the 7, probably in 1 minute is my entry. So the zone was already touched. Zone was touched. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I don't want the dollar to drop, okay? I just want the dollar to go up. Yeah. So new 7 minute is gonna be in the next 10 seconds. There we go. If it goes through, I'm not gonna take it. I needed to get into the zone and then I'll activate the order. Need this to go inside the zone. Seriously. If the dollar starts dropping, I won't take this trade, right? I just need the dollar to stay where it is. That was it. And now the dollar's dropping. Now the dollar is dropping. Well, if it gets back to this level, yeah, hesitating. Hesitating because I feel insecure. It was a good place though. Any of you guys took it? No, that's good. So barely 1 to 1. If it comes back, would have been a break even, so it's fine. So you see how when the dollar drop, it's not good. When the dollar drop is not good. Could it be that the market made its mind? Yeah, it went through it. It went through it. Now let's reassess here what is going on. Next stop. This one. Next one. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Like this one is already tested. So if it goes beyond this, I don't know. We need to have something that is just recently created. Yeah, and the tick chart just went through it. Chop chop today. Chop chop. All right, so the dollar is starting to go up, right? That's not very bullish, right? I want to see. Still a neutral candle on the daily. VIX hasn't moved. Bond yield still dropping below 3.5. Here it is. So it's still negative today, but it's recovering a little bit. Or so I'm not gonna get rid of this one. I just want to pay attention to it when it comes here. Like here. Yeah. I would say more like this. Boom. This one not valid anymore. Went through it. Although I have this, but not the best. This one is the best. Wow. This might be a good zone though. 558. Hmm. Yeah, dollar continues to go up. Dollar continues to go up. I don't have any like supply that is really important on the dollar other than 105.67, and that is at its high. We are at 105.32. So if we get to that supply, market are gonna drop. Markets are gonna drop if we get to that supply, right? Oh, it all depends. Remember that the dollar market is not something that can be squeezed so easily. So such a big market. For those 22 watching, I will appreciate if you hit the like button, so we can reach more people and we can help them to be contained, poised, and trade the markets in a more systematic manner. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Nice. To be honest, right? To be honest, I don't like too much what the market is doing. I don't have any like trade right now. Have I ever blown an account? Oh my god, yeah, many times. Yeah. Look, I'm unlike every other trader, and I was personally very bad at trading. But I think with hard work and consistency, you can achieve things, right? Oh my god, yeah, I have blown so many accounts. It takes time and adaptation to the market, and your identity needs to be congruent with the market. Like, for instance, I want to give you an example of incongruency. Me today, I took a long here, right? Now, first, I took a long here inside all this chop, which is okay. This was my stop, came down, and finally it went up, okay? Then I took a long here, right? Scale out here, break even here. So my expectations was that this thing, this run up, is gonna do this one, okay? So I was pissed. I was like, I stepped out, I went to the I took some sun, fresh air, whatever, and I came back. But it's just my expectation. This thing could have gotten here, could have gotten to this level, could have gotten lower, could have done anything. So it's completely random. I don't know what is going to happen, but I was expecting. That's the mistake that I made, right? I was expecting this thing to reach. And I have expectations sometimes that are manageable, right? But when you pay too much attention to an expectation that you have, it's not good, because you're creating a bias, right? And biases in the market is completely wrong because it's entirely random. Anything could happen at any time, right? A tweet, a breaking news, who knows? You name it, right? So I think if you can manage your expectations and you can create an identity that is coherent with the market, you can improve big time psychologically, right? And I say that only if you have a profitable trading plan. If you have a profitable, proven trading plan, then you can go ahead and try to improve your psychology. But if you don't have a profitable trading plan, that is futile. I will encourage you to sim trade or trade with very low size and try to develop your trading system. Right, number one is a trading system that has an edge, something that makes money. Number two is your psychology, and number three is, I would say, number two is risk management, and number three is your psychology. But I'll tell you, if you have a profitable trading plan, sometimes you will not take crappy trades. And I do sometimes take crappy trades. Like the first one that I took today, it was not the best trade. Like inside this chop, it's not the best trade, right? But look, it is what it is. You're gonna make mistakes at any point, right? And I still make a lot of mistakes. I've blown the majority of the accounts that I've blown are funded accounts. I'm not gonna say I've lost a account with a $50,000. I haven't done that, right? Probably did a couple of 10 grand accounts of my own money, but then I discovered the funded accounts, right? And the funded accounts were good and bad for me. They were good because they were cheap accounts, meaning with a lot less money you can trade and have an upside. The bad part is that I didn't treat them like a real accounts, right? I was treating them more loose and with less, risk control. So that's why I have blown a lot. But my own money, I don't recall. I don't know. I don't have any recollection of a big account being lost. Like I couldn't have erased it on my mind, right? Probably a coping strategy, but no. Yeah. Married. Did a lot of paper trading. Yeah. Paper trading is good. Paper trading is great. Up to a point. Because it's a different game when you're trading real money. It's a complete different monster. Yeah, so definitely this demand was very good. Like if you see here, this demand barely tested and then never came back. Look how strong it was. Now we came here, boom, trying to go higher. Now, here's the deal with this type of demands, right? Or supplies, it's the same. What happens if we go through it? If we go through it, bull bear. That is one of my strategies. Bull bear zones, right? Being so close to the overnight, one thing to analyze deeply. But ultimately, I think today, ultimately, if the dollar does not go up, which it doesn't look like it wants to continue to go up, I think we might have a chop the rest of the day. Now, I ask you, CPTE, have you blown accounts? And look, one thing that is wrong about blowing accounts, it's not itself blowing the account, right? The money is already lost. is what you learn about blowing the accounts. And one thing that I did very wrong is that I used to treat these funded accounts with no respect. So I would have funded accounts and then I would blow them in no time. And if, like I did, I didn't have any like deep reflection and stop and ask a question, what do you learn, or what is happening? Why do you do that? Right? And sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. But if you have a high quality question, right, you will realize that when you blow an account, it's just a symptom of what you're doing is not aligned with your personality, right? Now, how do you change that? You need to try to find the meaning behind your behind your behavior, right? Or the way of the way you behave, right? If you find that, if you crack that meaning, if you crack why you do something subconsciously, you will have a lot of answers, right? It's nothing wrong with anybody. Like, the majority of people are not wired to trade. That's why a lot of people lose money so easily, including me. I wasn't, and I think I still have a lot of things to learn. This is counterintuitive. So you gotta buy when it's going down. You gotta, well, some people, they don't buy when it is going down, right? They sell when it's going down. My way to trade is, you see my zones, right? This was a zone that I had here way before, and I did have others, right? I do have a bunch, but when it's coming this way so hard against you, are you gonna buy? Right? It's counterintuitive. Or when it's, or here, I think this was the open. Yeah, this was the open. I did have this supply here from the overnight. When it's going against you this way, you're gonna sell. Not an easy thing to do, right? But with time, we can get better at this. With time and work, I would say. We need to find fulfillment out of trading, because the money itself does not bring you fulfillment. Yeah. Okay. So you've been trading for 3 years now? I don't know the size of the accounts, right? That probably matters to you. 4 years. Okay. So this is my 5th year. Next year is gonna be my 6th year. I would say the size of the account matters, right? Or matters financially, obviously, for you. And to recover that, you need to treat it like like a tuition, right? I know it's hard to understand that, but you have no option. If you want to keep doing this and not bail out and not just go and do another job, you need to treat those losses as a tuition money, right? And try to find something, try to find some learning, so you can weight that tuition money towards some improvement that you can have in the future, right? That's the way I see it. Because otherwise, I don't have any other answer. Like, if I just want to cry because I lost money, then I'm surrender, right? I have no power over whatever is happening to me. When I buy commodities for a hold, I pick a price and buy down. 22 years trading. Nice. Good. So you all gringo are a lot more experienced than me. 22 years in the market. You have seen a lot more than I have. I know Taurus, who's been trading for 10 years. I know MG probably have been trading for a bit more than me too. And look, I'm just here the moderator. I mean, this is a thing that we all are part of it, right? You guys can participate and talk. I'm just here because I opened the channel. Doesn't mean that it's just mine, right? It's all of us that make the channel work. Poker, nice. I used to play poker big time. Thank you, Gringo. Yeah, the market is so dynamic. It's impossible not to learn. Like it's not every day is the same. Yeah, right now volatility is dead, basically. And it's happening lately. It is been happening. Like you have some movement and then volume just dies. Although we did have big time volume at the open, like big time, like 30% more than an average day. And I'm curious about that. I'm curious about what is going on. Because there is no, I'm gonna go see the rollover. So that might be, give me 1 second. No. The volume on the March 23 contract is depreciable. It's just 50,000 contracts for the ES. And the current contract, I mean, this one December has 1 million. So it's like 2%. Yeah, that's not it. So it looks like the market wants to continue and recover a little bit from here. Although there's no momentum, there's nothing here on the way. There's nothing in the way other than, okay, you have this 520, and then I have this 545. If it decides to drop from here, it's just because I don't have any supply here. So Amazon was up for the day. Now it's on negative territory. Apple 1.5% negative, so that's might be waiting on the market. Alphabet -2, 1.5%. Nvidia flat. Meta Minus a 0.5%, less than that. SPY is neutral. QQQ. Minus 0.5%. What is PPL? I get different ideas. I like to listen different PPL. I get different ideas. Profitable trader? I'm just kidding. All right, so here's one thing that could be happening, right? So Carvana, which is this used car internet sales company, is dropping 37% almost, right? On a looming of bankruptcy. Wow. Used cars were hitting all-time highs no long time ago. Now that the prices are coming down a little bit, they're gonna get bankrupt. Tesla minus 4% almost. And Tesla hasn't been having a hard time. All right, guys, so that's it for me today. 11:50. I have nothing for now other than the 45 supply and the 58 demand, and is just chopping around. Okay, it's dangerous. Just stay here, watch this. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks guys for being here with me today. If you like what I do, please share with other people so we can reach more traders and help them out. Thank you guys. All right, see you tomorrow, same time. Bye bye.